With the gear and with the world rotation, there is only one thing left to do, and that is to talk about the cosmetics that just was dropped on us. Now, there will be a few things that are class specific, and before you say that I will ignore them, I am not. I am honestly just going through what I can see on my Titan, and then I'm rotating to various other characters so I can see what is specifically on them. So if you would like to see the Warlock and the Hunter stuff, you're going to want to probably skip towards the end of the video while I talk about the more general stuff right off the front. Now, we have a few things to go by. Now, of course, like I said, the whole season has shifted into gear, so there is a new seasonal offering. Everything from Season of the Witch is now in basically limbo. It will occasionally show up in the Bright Dust store itself, but at the same time, well, perfect case right here, Sparrow, Ornament, and a variety of other things from Season of the Witch, or the Witch, excuse me. But like I said, they'll appear randomly in Bright Dust stores throughout the season, but they won't be into the archive until the season after that. Now, getting into new stuff, of course, we have an Eververse armor set that is the Witcher set from CD Projekt Red's The Witcher game and the show. If you don't know what it is, think Monster Hunter, but Destiny style. So every class, and of course I will flip over to see the other classes, but every class has 2 swords, armor looking fit for hunting down the beasts, as well as just a generally good look. Now, I generally approve of this one, just because of it's an actual collaboration that may not make sense, but it actually produced some good looking armor. Then, into the variety of things, of course, we also have package sets, which in a cadence with the stuff, we also have Monster Slayer stuff here, which is more stuff to go in term with the set of armor that I was just looking at. And like I said, this is stuff that is just kind of general. Not sure if that makes sense. Then again, I haven't seen a boat in The Witcher aside from Season 3, but Roach. There we go. Now, going into the rest of it, of course, there is a broad amount of just bundles and everything else like that. If you wish to view them and see what they are in depth, they are there. But it looks like we have a full dragon theme in addition to almost a Siva theme. It's hard to say. It's looking just like Red Tron, honestly. And then we also have the Button Masher, which I think is supposed to be retro arcade style stuff, just judging by, well, it's judging by that. And then, of course, we also have a new bundle, which I think this is another live shader. This is to go with a divinity ornament that makes it Season of the Splicer, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the ornament. It seems a little bit bricky for my taste. But then we also have the Neon Splash ornament, which I think is supposed to be Season of the Splicer personified. But at the same time, I don't know if it'll live up to Infinite Quiver from last season, just because I don't see much live action on it. And of course, like I said, that is a bundle for you. Now, going from left to right, we have the Force Damage Finisher, which, is this just from the air of the fists of my Titan? Or is there... I'm not sure what to call that for a finisher, but, you know, a nifty little one. And then we also have Fatal Uppercut, which I think there is a Street Fighter theme going about with this. Although, yeah, also Mortal Kombat, so possibly. And we also have the Flood of Anger, which this is the Witcher set for, well, to go with the Witcher, obviously. 2 swords and a slash. Now for the Titan, we also have the Vital Plate, which this is to be used with the Lordly Splendor Helm to be used. Now, I don't think it's, and I can actually see it right off the bat, I don't think it's the ornamented version. I think it is just base Lordly Splendor. So, oh, wrong thing. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, some nice fire, but I can't exactly see if anything else is done to the helmet itself. So, it does look cool. We'll have to hold opinions for a later date. Now, getting back on track, we have a few new exotic emotes that I will show. This is the Witcher emote. If you know the series or know the show, you know he likes to take baths. And then we also have the Cozy Campfire multiplayer emote, which is a 3-1 with a bunch of people roasting marshmallows and just sitting by the fire. And the roller coaster emote, which, well, you know, there it goes. You're riding on a roller coaster, but then it just abruptly ends. And we also have the mystical reading, which is, I guess, a 3-card Monty, but holographic. And then into a few other things, we have Destructive Wizard, which, if you can imagine what it will be, I think this is a part of the old Avada Kedavra meme. And then we also have Magic Lamp, which is only appropriate for a season of Wish Dragons, if you would believe it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it just made an apple. But then, like I said, of course, if you're going to see any of these stuff, this is just generally what is in the bundles, Ghost Sparrows and everything, in case you wanted to view it. And a variety of Legendary and Blue emotes, which I will skip for now, as well as projections. And transmats, which are old ones redone. But getting into other things, we have Aurora Sacrifice, which is a Rasputin Hallowfire. I did not expect that to be a thing. That looks cool. I'm going to like that. And then we have actually the Lordly Splendor helm that is supposed to go with the other thing. So that actually does look cool. I imagine this will glow something nicely once we have the combine. I actually am a fan of that. And that is the only two exotic I guess so. And then this is the Divinity one we already saw. For Leviathan's Breath, we have Space-Time Weft, which is a Tron-like cube look for Leviathans. Interesting, but I don't know if it beats out other ones. And then for Necrochasm, we have a Siva. Well, I think that's Siva. Yep, I'm safe to say Siva ornament for Necrochasm, which I definitely didn't expect to be saying those words in 2023. Then we also have Extravagant Witchcraft. Witch and Wish do sound alike, don't they? But Extravagant Wishcraft, which is basically just a gold ornament for 1,000 voices, which I do definitely approve of. And then the business end for Sweet Business. Ooh. Oh. Red Legion themed Sweet Business. Yes, please and thank you. And then we also have Essentialism, which is the Thorn ornament, which is, I believe, Conditional Finality / Root of Nightmares themed, which honestly does look amazing. I don't think it's the best Thorn has to offer, just because I'm a fan of the Taken look, but like I said, it does still look great. 100% would use if I didn't have a favorite already. And then one last thing that most people didn't see just because it's all the way over here. But then also we have the Dying Dream ornament for Dragon's Breath out of this season pass, which is also Root of Nightmares, kind of Nezarec themed, if I could hedge a bet from anything. But there you go. So that is all of the exotic ornaments in variety. And now I'll be swapping to my various other characters to show you what is in every other character's respective sets. So for the Hunter's Geralt set, we also have the White Wolf Hunter armor, which genuinely, I am loving the look. At the same time, if I get this ornament set, which I probably will, I'm probably going to keep it base shader, just because I love the way it looks with all the textures to it. And then for our pair, let's see, we have the ornament for Assassin's Cowl, which is Antique Filigree, which, judging by the thing, let's see, I don't know if Assassin's Cowl has many ornaments, or if I have one. One moment. So I don't see anything, but then again, I don't have the ornament that it pairs with, but an Assassin's Cowl pairing ornament that will hopefully actually look pretty good. If you don't know what this ornament should be pairing with, at current, it is this one, Armory Exhibition, which appears to have just dropped, come to think of it. I didn't look that far ahead. So, few clicks over. Yes, Armory Exhibition. So they released an ornament that went straight with the ornament itself. Well, how about that? Creative right off the bat. And we also have for Star Eater Scales, digital variants, which... Man, okay, it's a Vex look for this, if I am not mistaken my eyes. Possibly Undying Vex, too. Which might look good on a few armor sets that Star Eaters has just never fit in well with. Now, to check with the Warlocks to see what they have to offer. Then, for the Warlocks, we have the Hexor Warlock bundle, which would allude to being the Yennefer set, or the Mage set, but still Geralt themed. The armor, a good scar, an evil-looking helmet, and of course the twin swords again. Then, for the ornament, we have Galantic North, equipped with Osmiomancies. Now, hopefully it's the endothermic match, because I actually already have that. And here's hoping they work, because it might not appear on preview. It worked with the other one, so here's hoping this one. I can't see anything, but then again, let me also still double check with basics. Although, I have a feeling it pairs with this. So I think I'm already... Yeah, again, I see what they're going for. But just to reiterate... There are too many button clicks. Then for everything else, we have, like I just saw, we have Crystalline Lodestar for Osmiomancies, which does look good. The problem is endothermic, it already probably is the tier for best. This is also, of course, fashion dependent, so here's hoping. And then we also have Beast Whisperer for Karnstein Armlets, which is basically the Doomfang ornament for Karnsteins instead, which I do definitely approve of. I love this dragon scale look. I wish I could have a full set of armor for it. But with that, that is everything that is new to the Eververse store that is, what, I'll just straight up say, worth something. Everything else will come by, and if you want it, you'll get it. Otherwise, you'll wait until it comes out for free. With that, my name is Matt Scorpion. I will see you in the next video.